Okay, this short video is to show you how to make a slider the proper size and also make a progressive web app slider, the front feature carousel pictures the correct size. So you're going to need PicSizer. Okay, so make sure you've got that downloaded and you can get that on the internet. And then here is my sliders. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to create a slider for the website. So I'm going to load my pictures, and so I'm going to go out here to my directory, and I'm going to go to this directory, leave. Okay, and it should be just a second here. Leave no car behind. And I'm going to grab slider number 4, just the image that we're using. Okay, and I open that up real quick. Once it's opened right here, what we're going to do is create a custom size. So you see that if it's 100%, it's 2500 pixels wide and 1672 deep. What you're going to want to do is I want this to be, the width of the slider on the website is 1000 pixels. So that way I just have it, and now I have this size correctly. So it's 1000 wide, 667 tall. I'll go ahead and save my picture. I'll put that back in my leave no car behind directory. Oh, come on, I got too much stuff here. There we go. I open that up, and now I'm going to name this file. It was slider 1, it was slider 4. And then I'm with the dimensions 1000 times 667, and I'll go ahead and just save that. That picture's now been saved. Okay, so that's how you create a slider for the website. Is you need 1000 wide, and if you leave this aspect ratio clicked on, it'll automatically calculate that. Okay, so now the next step that I'm going to do is create one for what we need for a carousel image in the progressive app. Now this needs to be 1136. That's my height. Okay, so at 1136, it's still going to make this really big, but that's okay. So 1136 is the height of a carousel image, and I'll go ahead and say save the picture, and it automatically names it correctly, 1136. Okay. Now I've got that. So I'm going to pause just for a second and change a couple things here. The next step that I'm going to do is I'm going to take this slider that I've created for the carousel images, and I'm going to go ahead and open this with Microsoft's Edit 3D Paint, or you can use Paint, and you open it up. Okay, once this loads, oh my goodness. Now that I have it opened in Paint, I've got my image here, and I'm going to come up here to the crop tool, and you can see it's 1136 high, but I need to get it down to 640 wide. So I just click on this here, and I just start scrunching this down until I get, so I'm 1116. This one's going to be hard because I've got to get it down to, and you're going to get as close as you can to 640. So there's 643, and I'll go ahead and say crop. And now this is a carousel image. I'll come up here to my file, and I'll say save. And then I'm basically, oops, I saved it. I should have said save as here, but that's okay. I already have this image. And I'm going to say as a 2D, and then I'm going to put it out here in my folder, which is going to be not in Mile High Cavaliers. It's going to be in pictures. Leave no. Oh, let's put leave here. Leave no car behind, and I'm going to call this one Carousel 1, and that is 640 by 1136. I name them this way just so that way I know what I'm looking for. And I go ahead and say save. That's it. So that's how you crop it down to the proper size for a carousel, and actually crop it down for the proper size for a website slider. If you have any questions, call me.